YouTube, what's good? Your boy Fade Nice Good back with another one. This right here is a good client of mine, fellow YouTuber. Check her channel out. Did a high taper on this cut, man. You can see she had the velvet Cameron pink do-rag on. You know, she had been woofing for a little over a month, man. It was time to get a crispy birthday cut, so that's what we did. Stick around and watch this whole video, man, because this cut came out super fire. This might be my favorite video to date. It came out fire, man. As you can see, we start off just by combing the hair out. She had been woofing for a while, man. You can see there's a little mini afro under that do-rag, man. So you want to make sure you comb the hair out real good before you get into the cutting process, man. So it make your life easier when those clippers is flowing through the hair. Started off by taking the hair down with a 3/16 guard on my Wahl designers, you know. And I just slowly coast over the hair and make sure it's even all around. As you can see, I go over the same spot multiple times, man. When I'm cutting the waver, I want to make sure that hair is even all around. So you just take your time, go over the same spots a few times, man. Just make sure everything is even all around. Same with the top, same with the sides, same with the back. Just making sure it's even all the way around, man. You can see that hair is still falling off even after I done went over it a couple times. So starting making my first guideline with my Slimline Pros. I took the line up to the bottom of the box. And then I got my Wahl Magic clips open. And I want to slowly work that line out. See, I got them open, close it up, and work my way down to work that line out. Simple as that. Next, I got my one guard on, got it closed. One guard closed. And I'm gonna work that guideline out. Clients with the smaller heads, you want to make sure you don't take the guidelines up too high. You don't want that fade to be too high. It's a high taper, but you don't want it to go up too high and then it'll look crazy, like a burst or something. So I'm doing a little clipper over comb right here, man, just to remove some of that weight, remove some of that bulk, remove some of that hair where that guideline is. Trying to introduce new fades slowly on my channel, with new fades that I haven't done on my channel yet, versus the same fade every single time or the same steps every single time. I want to just introduce different ways. So I'm bringing in the clipper over comb on my videos now. You can see it's slowly blending that line out without having to go up too high. That's the beauty of clipper over comb, to give you a nice clean blended look. And I put my half guard on, and I'm going to remove that guideline that I made with no guard and the clippers open. That's the guideline I'm removing with the half guard. Had it open, then slowly close it up, slowly close it up, slowly close it up until that line is completely gone. Right here, clippers closed with 3/16 guard. Going with the grain just to lay that hair down some. Open it up. I just want to get that transition perfect from light to dark. So got a 3/16 guard. This helps with the transition. Had it open, and I just slowly close it up. And right here, I got my 2 guard on, open. Now I close it up, and I'm going with the grain. Clients that have a full head of hair, that don't have like thin hair or really straight hair. She has a full head of hair. Hair's really full, really dark. You can hit the line. If I took it down with a 1.5, you can hit the line with a 2 guard against the grain. just to remove some more of that hair on the hairline, but not too low. It won't take it too low. It'll still look dark and it'll still blend in with the rest of the hair, but it'll just remove some of that hair on the line a little more. So whatever guard you use to take the hair down with, you can put a bigger guard on one size up and hit the hairline against the grain. You see me spray it with some holding spray, and I let that sit for a little bit. I sprayed the hair with some water, I brushed it, then I hit it with the holding spray, let that sit, and then I get to the lineup. I'm using my Slimline Pros to do the lineup on this one. These are zero gapped, and they do cut really well. Just depends on textures. Certain textures or certain hair, the Slimline Pros give a really good crisp look. So I just use my discretion on the type of hair and type of hair texture for which liners I'm gonna use. And then on the other side, I'm doing the same thing. I made my first guideline with Slimline Pros, and then I use my Wahl Magic Clips closed to remove that line, and then I opened it up, and now I'm closing it back to completely remove that line. Same steps. I got the one guard on closed, not going up too high, just working that guideline out. And then clipper over comb. You scoop some of the hair up, pull it away from the head, and then cut it. I have the clippers open. No guard clippers open when I'm doing clipper over comb. And then I have the two guard back on just like I did on the other side. Have it open, then close it up a little bit just to get that transition nice and smooth. And then my 3/16 guard, got it open, then slowly close it up. This is all just a part of blending, man, a part of fading, knowing what guards go into what, knowing where to use it, when to use it. It all comes with practice, man. Right here, got the half guard back on, got it open, and I'm removing the guideline that I made with no guard, clipper open. Slowly just close that guard up, slowly close it up, slowly keep attacking that line until it disappears. Got my one guard back on and I have it open. And this is removing the guideline that I made with the one guard closed. I'm going to complete that process. And you see I'm keeping the fade not too high, man. I'm giving myself a small workspace because you don't want to take that fade too high. Same thing on this side. I sprayed the hairline with the hold and attacking it with the Slimline Pros. Keeping that line as natural as possible. No pushbacks this way. Don't do the pushbacks. Keep it as natural as possible unless that client requests otherwise. Here, got my razor. I'm going to remove all that excess hair on the line. You want to make sure you stretch the skin down. Be very careful. If you're not using a razor, you want to make sure you start to use a razor, man. It adds an extra level of crispy that the clippers just can't provide, man. You want to get that razor game up. It's very crucial, very important. Same on the other side, stretching the skin, removing that excess hair. Start right at the hairline and I come on down see me stretching the skin again, laying that blade down, and slowly gliding across the skin. Right here, spray a little bit more hold on the hairline, and then I'm going to hit it with some fibers. I am team enhancements. I'm pro enhancements. I just love how the final look comes out when you do it the right way, man. It's all about doing it the right way. It can be used the wrong way and it doesn't look as good. But when you use it the right way, it makes the cut just pop that much more. And you see I'm going back over it with my T outline. I've already lined the hair up. I'm just going back over it to give it that extra crispy look, man. I knocked the ash off from the razor, and then I sprayed it with the hold, and then I put the fibers on, and now I'm just going back over it with the clippers. When you razor it before, and you put the hold on and then the fibers and go back over with the clippers, you don't have to keep that ash line on the hairline. It's a way to get it nice and crispy, and they can get up and walk out the chair without the ash line. I'm hitting it with the razor again because I want the ash line on here for this video. But after you've razored it and you knock the ash line off, and you know, spray the hold and fiber and hit it with the clippers again, they're good to go like that. They can walk out without that ash line. A lot of clients don't like to walk around with that ash line, I mean, on their hair after they left the chair. So I see a lot of barbers that leave that on the hairline. You can get it nice and crispy if you do it that way without having an ash line on there. So you can see for the back taper, man, she had a light spot in the middle of her neck. So I just removed it, and then I'm going to taper around that light area. You don't want to make your life difficult, so if it's a light spot like that, just eliminate it and then fade around it, because now I have dark hair to work with. And I already knew I was going to do a design. She wanted a design in the back of her head. I didn't know exactly what design I was going to do, but I knew I was going to do something. So while I'm tapering right now, I'm thinking of what design I'm going to do already. So I wanted to keep some dark hair, keep some space to where I could put a design on the back. Got my one guard closed. Stick around to see the final result, man. I know this video is a little longer than normal, but I wanted to show the design. I wanted to show the whole cut. 3/16 going with the grain. Now I'll open it up and I'm going against the grain. This is a marathon, it is not a sprint, man. I slowly like to remove my lines. Open it up, then slowly close the guard. Got my one guard back on, but it's open this time. Two guard on, open. Doing the same steps that I did on the side, same steps. Right here, I'm just laying the hair down. This is just detail work with that one guard. So I have the half guard on, removing that line that I made with no guard, clippers open. Got the one guard open, just like I did on the side, to complete that fade. The lineup, it makes everything make sense, man. makes the fade just pop. Folding the ear down to get over that ear. It's very important to get over the ear. Make that line go all the way around to the front. So here's the design. This is my first time using a barber pencil to draw out the design first. I normally freehand. I'm an artist. I used to draw. So when I do designs, I like to just freehand, honestly. But for the sake of this video, I wanted to try out something new and use the barber pencil for the first time. So I drew the design. I decided to do a heart, keeping the dark area. Just, I don't know, it just fit. So I drew it out first and I just traced over it with the clippers. I can say, using this pencil to do a design for the first time, it felt pretty good, you know, having something to trace over, having some guideline to follow. It did. I definitely see the use, and I see why people do use them. So if you don't trust yourself with doing designs, get you a barber pencil, draw it out first. That way you're not just lost in the hair and making mistakes and stuff. It was cool using this. So right here you can see it's fully completed. I razored it and all that. Came out crispy. She really enjoyed this haircut, man. Look how butter this cut is. That's her holding her wave grease, you know what I'm saying? Cut came out fire, yo. Like, it came out super fire. You can see she was very, very satisfied. Line came out dope. Fade came out dope. Make sure you subscribe to her channel, Special K TV. That butter she had was New Wave 360. If you liked the video, learned anything, like, subscribe, share, all of that stuff. Please, man. Thanks for watching, man. I got more on the way.